There you go. Wow, guys, so I actually have onions. Look, I have onions. And it's all coming from one, looks like one root. It's all together. Is this how onions normally grow? I'm not used to growing onions. Let me know to let you see what it looks like. Let's add one more. Hey guys, back here from Pat here. Today I'm gonna be doing a couple, at least 2 or 3 harvests that I think are exciting, and I hope you do too. The first one, we're gonna be harvesting some onions that are a bit unexpected. I had just planted the tops of my green onions that I bought from the store, and this has never happened to me in South Florida. I always plant my green onion tops because then you constantly have green onions to harvest. But I have never, ever, ever, it has never developed into onions when I lived in South Florida. I guess it's cooler here. So I actually have onions I'm going to harvest today. I'm hoping it's the right time. I had to Google it, and it said that when you see the necks are like broken or look like it, that means they're ready. But they look ready, pretty ready to me. And then, guys, also a first time for me, I'm going to be harvesting blue butterfly peas. The I'm going to be harvesting the flowers. So guys, this is something that I had seen on other people's channels, the blue butterfly pea, and I thought it was absolutely beautiful. I wanted something to be able to trellis up my arch. I thought it would be like really beautiful on the arch. But then I was looking at the health benefits of the blue butterfly pea. I had no idea that the flowers were so beneficial. I mean, not only are they absolutely beautiful, but they have a whole lot of health benefits for the body, the weight loss, antioxidants. You know, it's used in for mental health. They said it actually helps cure depression and anxiety. There is a whole host of benefits to the blue butterfly pea flower, and plus it's really really cool. It turns any drink that you have, it turns, like if you make the tea comes out blue, and you can also change it to purple with just using one more ingredient. So anyway, let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna actually start with the blue butterfly pea once, since my hands are clean, and then we're gonna move on to harvesting our onions, and then I'm gonna take you inside so you can see how I make my tea. So I'm only gonna use like this much right now. Of course, this also develops into pea pods when the flower falls off, and I definitely want to have some peas because I will definitely be growing this every year. I really think it's absolutely beautiful, and when I read about all the health benefits, I definitely will be. I just told you a few of the benefits. There's a whole lot more benefits to this. You can use the flowers fresh like I'm doing today, or you can dry them, you can preserve them, and then make your teas going forward. So before I dig into the onions, I'm gonna harvest the onions and we're gonna go inside and make us some tea. Before I dig into the onions, as you guys can see, I just got my nails done, so I'm gonna put my gloves on and then we're gonna get started. The wonderful thing I think about this channel and having you guys watch and grow with me as we grow our own food is I learn something new all the time. I learn something new all the time, and I hope that you guys learn something when you watch my channel also. I had no idea that I could grow onions in Florida. The ground is a little bit dry, so I'm just gonna treat this the way I treat. Ooh, it comes up pretty easy. Oops, there you go. Wow, guys, so I actually have onions. Look, I have onions. And it's all coming from one, looks like one root. It's all together. Is this how onions normally grow? I'm not used to growing onions. Let me know. Drop a comment below and let me know if this is how your onions grow. When you plant, because I see in the supermarket they have onion starts, where you can actually plant. I guess they give you little starts or they give you seeds also. I've never ever planted that. This is just from planting tops of onions or tops of green onions, or maybe, yeah, I think this was all from planting tops of green onions, or maybe just from planting a rotten onion. I have no idea, but this is what we harvested, guys. I'm pretty impressed. I have 5 onions that I can use, so I'm very, very impressed with that. Come to think of it, this may have been the bottom of an onion that I planted. Because I'm thinking if it was individual green tops that I planted, they wouldn't have looked like this. So I think I just probably stuck the bottom of an onion in the ground, and this is what I got. So I'm pretty happy. This has never happened for me before, and I didn't have to pay for anything. This is just the leftover bottom. That's why it's all attached like this. It's one onion, and you can see one set of roots. Since I'm in a harvesting mood, let's go ahead and I'm gonna go check on my turmeric and my ginger. So let me tell you the drama about my turmeric and ginger. So I had a bed that had turmeric and ginger in it, and I did not oh, it wasn't quite ready to be harvested, so I transferred all of it to pots. And I literally, I think I have to go try and find out which pots. I don't think this is one of the pots. So I transplanted it thinking, okay, the turmeric and the ginger are gonna grow back. They're gonna continue growing, and I'll have turmeric and ginger in no time. So this is obviously not a pot. If it is, that means they all disappeared. So everybody told me that they will eventually sprout. Oh, this must be the pot. So I transplanted my turmeric and ginger that were in a bed. I wanted to use the bed to plant greens, so I just dug them up and transplanted them into pots. So here, and it's been months. So here, this is one of the pots. I think I'm just gonna pour this out. Everybody said just wait, be patient, but it's been months and they haven't grown. So I think I have probably lost a lot of the turmeric and ginger. And if I didn't lose it, I'm gonna transplant what I can. So let's see. Let's see what we can find. What's this? So it looks like I lost a lot of my turmeric. You can see this rotted. So I should have followed my mind and harvested it a lot earlier. These pieces, this looks like it's still good. You see those little white buds? It's about to sprout. I'm just gonna transplant this into a wide pot. Ginger more grows down, turmeric grows across. You can see some earthworms in there. Yeah, but my turmeric basically rotted. I only have 2 pieces here. I'm gonna see if I can figure out where I planted my ginger. I didn't label the pots because I really expected that they would have sprouted. So this is all I have out of all the turmeric, and believe me, I had a lot of turmeric when I transplanted it. But you can see this is like rot. You can see it all just disappeared, and that's not really edible, but it's plantable. So let me show you closer. You can see it's still alive. So I'm gonna probably break this in 2. See, when you break it, you can see the turmeric color. So I'm just gonna transplant this, break it up into pieces. I mean, it can be eaten, but I'd rather just transplant it and get more. So I'm gonna put that in a pot. So that's disappointing. So I have to figure out where my other pots are. I wonder if this is one. You can see this is completely full of weeds. I don't know if this was a ginger pot. I don't know. Ooh, I feel something under here. So maybe this had something in it. Let's see. As you can see, guys, this is just completely neglected. This is all weeds on top. So nothing probably would have grown in here because of all this weeds. I probably should have just left everything in the bed where I had the ginger and turmeric, because believe me, there was a lot. What is this? What is this? There was a lot growing in the pot. Alright, I might have to put the camera down. Hold on, let me try and use my foot to hold it down. These weeds are so deep. Hold on. Okay, so I just pulled out the weeds, and I think this is, I don't know what these are though. I don't think this is turmeric. This might be just a weed seed. That might be a weed seed. Lots of these things in the bed. What are these? What are these things? Was it something else I planted? I don't know if it's some other thing that grows from bulbs that I planted, maybe. But that's definitely not turmeric or ginger. Well, actually, this looks like a piece of ginger. What is this? Let me see. No, this is turmeric. Okay, so there is turmeric in here. That's a piece of turmeric, and you can see all these heads. It was about to sprout, so this is a turmeric pot. So I'm gonna put all the turmeric that I'm gonna transplant over here. Maybe we should just dump this out and see what we find. This is bad, guys, but you know, it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. So let's see what we have. I'm gonna put the turmeric pieces up here. Yep. So we do have some turmeric in here still that are still alive. It shows you how hard it is to kill some of these things. Last year I was trying to get so much food into the ground that, you know, some things got out of control. So these are turmeric pieces. Wow. Those little bulbs are little turmeric balls. Okay. So lots of little pieces of turmeric. I'm still skeptical about this one here. Let me scrape this and see. Okay, so these little balls are not turmeric, so I'm not gonna plant this. This must be some kind of weed that got in. If you guys know what it is, let me know, because sometimes I stick food in a pot and then I stick more food in the pot, not realizing I already stuck something else in. Okay, so there is turmeric in here that's still alive. So maybe those people were right. If I waited, I would have gotten turmeric. But I'm gonna get a big old pot, and any turmeric that I find that hasn't totally melted, I'm gonna transplant them. Yep, there's a lot of rotted turmeric in here. And I know I have one that I did for ginger. So I'm gonna try and find ginger. So I think this is it for the turmeric. This is all roots. This is all roots. Nothing else in here. And really I should have put this on some kind of tarp so I could reuse the dirt, but it's okay. I'm gonna reuse the dirt anyway. There are these balls. If you guys know what these little ball things are, they definitely are something that was growing. I don't know what it is though. I don't remember planting it. Alright, so let's go see if we can find anything with ginger in it. I had stuck some chaya pieces and a piece of cassava in here as a temporary holding spot, and as you can see, the chaya is now growing. These are some cuttings that I have, and if you look right beside it, there's my ginger. Here's one sprout right here. So I'm gonna I don't know if I should just let it resprout. So this looks like this is where the ginger is. This is a pot that has a ginger, so I'm gonna leave it there for now, and I'll harvest it maybe at the end of the summer. So I'm gonna plant the turmeric now, get a big pot, plant the turmeric, or maybe stick some pieces in different beds for the turmeric, and I'm gonna let the ginger stay here and harvest them later. It's just a bit disappointing because I had harvested so much, and I'm pretty sure there were more than one containers for the ginger, but I guess I'll know where they are when they pop up. I'm not gonna leave the chaya here. I just started the cuttings here, stuck them in there to start the cuttings, and they look like they all took root because you can see there's lots of chaya here. Because I plan on planting out like a little chaya and cassava grove in the front. So I'm gonna probably pull this up soon, but I may leave the ginger undisturbed. I'm not sure yet, but you guys give me your opinion. Should I just leave the ginger in here and let it continue growing, or should I harvest it, separate it, and then so I can have even more ginger? Let me know what you think. All right, let's take our bounty inside and check out our onions and make us some blue tea. Okay, I'm not an onion expert, but this is definitely one onion. This is one root, one onion. And I know you're not supposed to wash them, but you know what? It's my first time. This is completely unexpected and it's still usable. These onions are ready. I don't think I need to do anything else with it. I know I've seen online they hang them out for like weeks to dry. You guys let me know, how do you preserve your onions, or how do you get your onions ready? Do these look like they're ready, or do they need to dry? I know they usually dry them so that they get this skin on it. You can see I washed it, or I just turned the hose on to kind of beat off some of the dirt, and it removed the skin from these. So let me know if I can have these now. I think I can. I can't see any harm in it. Anyway, let's go make us some tea. Here you have it, guys. I just came in, washed the petals, and I put them in a white teacup so you can see clearly once it turns to blue. I have a pot of water boiling, and be sure that you take off the green leaves. So I already did that for those. Be sure to take off your green leaves before you add it to the cup. And the instructions are to pour the water on and then wait. I think they said steep for 15 minutes. And then you add your sugar and a little lemon. So sounds like my water is ready. So let's go ahead and pour this in. All right. So wait. I'm gonna go ahead and wait. Ooh, you can already see the little blueness coming out. I'm gonna go wait 15 minutes and come back. I'm gonna cover it up and come back in 15 minutes to let you see what it looks like. Let's add one more. Okay, guys, it just occurred to me. It's only been 5 minutes, but it just occurred to me that I'll be traveling later on today, and it's my very first time trying this tea. So I don't want to steep it for a full 15 minutes and then have any issues since I'll be driving for quite a while today. So this is what it looks like, guys, after only 5 minutes with just a few petals. It's definitely beautiful. It's a beautiful blue color. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful blue color. And let me see what the flavor is like. All right. Doesn't really taste like anything. So I think most people have it with either lemongrass or lemongrass with lemon and sugar. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna put lemongrass, but I'm gonna add lemon and sugar. And there is a special little treat when you add the lemon, so I'm gonna let you guys watch. Guys, look at that. I just squeezed a little lemon in there, and look, guys, the acidity of the lemon changed it to purple. Wow, that is so awesome. All right, I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of brown sugar, and then we taste it again. So I added just a little squeeze of lemon, And that squeeze of lemon changed it based on the acidity. It changed it to purple. I'm assuming the same would happen if you have limes. I actually have a key lime tree, but my limes aren't ready yet. So I had a really juicy lemon in the fridge. So that's what I'm using. So guys, look at that. It changed from blue to purple. And also, when the tea is completely ready, all the color will be gone from the leaves. But these are still a little purple. So those I will leave. Again, what I mentioned before is that you can dry the leaves. You can harvest them dry or fresh and just dry them completely and then store them away. So now let me try the tea. This is it with the lemon and sugar. Oh yeah, that's nice. You just tasting basically the lemon and sugar, but it's a very nice tea. I will definitely be adding this to my morning routine. But as I said, since I'm traveling, I don't want to be in trouble on the street, so I'm gonna leave it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please go ahead and share this video. Consider subscribing, and you guys do not miss tomorrow's video, Johnny's epic backyard tour. Guys, you're gonna see so many tropicals, so many tropical fruits that some of them I've never tasted. Some of them I've heard of, but I've never actually tasted. So hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget Johnny's epic tour coming tomorrow. And don't forget to continue following me because I have a whole lot going on in that yard. Lots of damage that came up. We're going to be pulling some stuff out. We're going to be planting some new beds, so you don't want to miss that. Till next time. Bye now.